Hey guys, how's it going? It's Power Gaming 8590 here, and today we're going to be checking out a verified creation called the Mark 45 Artillery Target Pistol by the 6th Messenger. And what this creation does is it adds in a new pistol for you to try in the wasteland. It is available on PC and Xbox for 200 credits. And we're going to go ahead, we're going to start out by taking a look at what is customizable with it in the Workbench, and then we're going to go hunt down a couple of uniques. And as we're going over there, be sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe for future Fallout 4 modding content. Now that we're here at the weapons workbench, we're going to go ahead and enter. I have the automatic receiver. We got an overpowered receiver. That sounds overpowered. Anyway, moving on. Oh, brutal, hardened, rapid auto. That's a unique attachment. So it looks like it comes with some unique receivers to this weapon in particular, which is always nice to see. Let's take a look at the barrels. We got snub, short, long, shielded, long shielded, finned. It makes it look kind of like a laser pistol. I'm trying to read what's on the side. Rad Raptor Precision Arms. Okay. So there is an engraving on it. But yeah, there's plenty of customizable barrels, so a lot of which seem to be unique ones. For the grip, we have standard, comfort, short stock, and a sharpshooter. The standard, we'll slap a comfort grip on, why not? And for the mag, standard, small extended, extended, quick eject, quick small, quick eject, small casket mag. A large casket mag, and a drum mag. Okay, so this has a whole bunch. We can put a quick eject drum. Might as well. So there are lots of customizations for this one. Iron sights. I'm a sucker for the glow sight. Oh wait, there's improved glow sights. Never mind. I don't know why I bothered crafting that. I myself am a sucker for glow sights. And okay, it comes with a whole bunch of different scopes and sights. There's a shit ton of options for you. Now we have gunmetal and stainless steel. I'm going to go with the gunmetal. I think that looks a little better than the stainless, but there are different options. And then this is for the legendary effect, which we're not going to equip, so we can just see how this weapon performs. And to go ahead and shoot it. Okay, so that gives lots of bullets, and it does look like it reuses 5mm, not 5mm, the 10mm pistol animations. Okay, we're being attacked. So I guess we're going to take it out on these bloat flies. And we're going to mag dump in vats. Alright, but let's go get started collecting these uniques. So it looks like our first one is found in the Concord Speakeasy. So let's head on down to Concord and get the weapon. Now, I think this might not necessarily be a legendary / unique. I think this is just how to get a free one. But we're going to sneak into the Speakeasy. We could take out these raiders if we so felt. But we're going to ignore them, because I don't feel like hearing Mr. Gravy's voice right now. We're going to head in the back way to the Speakeasy. Should be right over here. No. Right here. Would help if I kept track of where I was at. Now this does not, my notes do not say where it is located in here, so we're going to have to hunt a little bit. Let's look around. Pop that safe. Nope. Lots of 45 ammo there, though. Oh, there it is. Right here, artillery pistol. Yeah, it's just a general pistol. It is added to the leveled list. I don't think I remember saying that. So there is quite a few to find it on, such as gunners, traps, whatnot. But since we already have the standard one, we're going to leave that there, but there's a good place to go early game for it. Now, the first legendary, confirmed to be a legendary, we are going to go look for is called the Law and Order in the Baftel inside a safe. So that will be down right here. at the regional office. And we are going to go ahead on inside and find it inside a safe. And the next one after that we'll be going for will be in Vault 75. Way in there, so we're going to have to go do a little bit of digging for it. Alright, so this kicks like a mule. Might be because I'm using the automatic one and did not really give it more accuracy attachments. But we're going to go ahead inside the regional office. And if I had to guess, this is probably to the left in here. Now, let's take these guys out. And take out that turret, if I could hit it. And I gave myself a concussion. Now, let's make our way in. I don't know who they are going for. Actually, this gun really does kick like a mule. That's my first reaction, is mule kick. And not the Call of Duty kind. Alright, well, let's pop that. This is the only safe I can think of. There it is, yeah. The Law and Order, which if you don't have lock picking, you can access it through the terminal. And what does this one have? Heavier and uses 44 rounds. Well, 44 round. Increased damage and limb damage, 50% damage to raiders and have a chance to knock down, slower fire rate and reload speed. Alright, well I don't have any 44 and that makes us over encumbered, so we gotta drop something. Sorry, cowboy hat. I don't need that either. Or that. Sorry, plasma caster. As fun as you are. Alright, well let's head to Vault 75 and get the next unique that is included in this creation. So far, thoughts on the weapon? It seems alright. It's alright, like, you know. Now, where would I be going? It's Malden. Malden Middle School, there we go. I do believe Vault 75 is down in there. I might be having another brain fart. I do not know. I don't script these and pre-record commentary over them. I take a couple of notes and away we go. Alright, let's head down in Malden Middle School basement. Gotta love going in the basement of the school to get to the vault. And let's take a look. I think we came to the right vault. We did. Okay. Ooh, they got all kinds of shenanigans going on in here. That was not the guy I was aiming for. But we took him out in VATS. Alright, we got this legendary, and it made surprisingly short work of him. So, yeah, that's... kudos to the weapon for having that option to be able to take out people that, well, easily. Now, this unique is located in the shooting range. So we gotta make our way around. Oh, I don't know where you came from. I don't remember seeing you. But let's make our way in. There's another gunner. Okay, somehow there was another one, but we ran past.
God, I hope there's a bounty on you.
Come on, where you at? There we go. And he is dealt with. I was gonna say, the textures look pretty good on this, honestly. If I do say so myself. I will say, like I said, the recoil on this thing is a pain in the ass, to say the least. Like, it's a fight. You gotta really yank on it to... You gotta crank on it and yank on it to get it to stay on target. But it hits like a mule. I'll give it that. So, let's see. We need to get through there. So I think we gotta go this way. I think the gun range is in the second area. Alright, take him out. We got another guy over here. Oh no, never mind. The gun range is in the first area. I thought we were gonna have to go and complete a whole bunch. Now it says it's in the gun range. Just at the gun range. Okay, so we'll take out this gunner up here, and then we'll start looking around. Commander? Well, you're dead. Now we'll start our hunting. There's the lab card. Is it around in here? No. I don't want the PDW. Not the PDW, the P90. That's not a weapon. Oh, Mr. Weapon. Where are you? I walked right past it. It's on the table. Lapel du Vide. 75% more damage and ignores armor while not in combat. That sounds really good. Oh, okay. This comes with just a laser dot for the sight. Okay. See, does it, even on hipfire, does it always go where the dot is? Let's try... Need somewhere far enough away. We'll try here. Okay. Maybe they do. Okay, not necessarily. But no, this seems like this has the potential to be a very good variant. However, I'm not spec'd, but if I can do, I do have the... There we go. We'll slap on Gunslinger. And now we're gonna leave. I think there might be some...
Get some!
Oh, I hear another gunner. See, this doesn't do too bad either. I still think the automatic one might be better, but you're gonna... Just because it sprays for days. Where's he at? Can we get a better line of sight on him up here? See, this is with full... Ooh, we're gonna die. Now, granted, we are in combat. We're not sneaking. This definitely has potential to be good, though. This legendary, that is. And that's a unique effect. It's not in the base game. Although, is it disarming them? Alright, let's use VATS. Gunner, and he's spraying us down with an AK. Alright, let's put on our automatic one. Where to go? There it is. Well, hopefully we get... There we go. That's all we needed. Yeah, I definitely think the automatic one is better. Albeit a bit slower and wasteful for ammunition. If I don't say so myself. But this seems to be a decent weapon. I mean, gunners aren't exactly a super low-level enemy. However, we are going to leave the vault now. We are not going to stick around. But we are approaching that time where I give the creation a review. Well, not a review, but... Y'all know what I'm trying to say. I can't talk tonight to save my life. Anywho, what I was saying, we're getting to that point in the show where we give it a rating. So, my thoughts on this one. Is it worth $2? I mean, it's not horrible for $2. Don't get me wrong. Like, it is not the worst. However, it is using vanilla animations, which is a negative. A positive, custom textures, custom meshes, and the texture work is really well done. I mean, I gotta give credit where it's due. So that is a plus. It comes with a good bit of custom attachments and different receiver options and whatnot. So it does have that going for it. So my rating out of 5 stars on this pistol is I am going to give it a 3.5 out of 5. It is not horrible by any means. About the only thing holding it back is the lack of custom animations. If it had those, this would probably be a 5 out of 5 weapon. However, those custom animations do take it back, and that's really the big thing on it. And I think it might be just where it's at right now. It might be a hair expensive. I think this would be better at like 150 credits. But for 200 credits, it's not horrible. So I give it my 3.5 stars out of 5 approval. Anyways, if you did enjoy the video, do feel free to leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I will catch you in the next one. Peace.